Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Table Talk. I'm Landon, and with me is Andrew. Today, Andrew's actually mobile, so that's why we're having a little bit of a change up this time. Today, I'll be taking lead. Um, but to start off with the heat map, as you can see, the electronic technology sector actually had a little bit of a rundown. Nvidia down 1.18%. Tesla was actually down to start the day, but had a really good bounce back up. I think now they're at like 178. Amazon had a pretty good day. But overall, besides that, pretty neutral amongst all the other sectors. Now moving on to SPY. U.S. stocks were little changed by the end of today, but the S&P 500 dipped barely below the flat line on the heels of a record close. As we could see, to start the day, it pushed up above that support, but failed to consolidate. So it ended up rejecting and moved back down. And then we saw a dip under that support, and then kind of chopped out for a little bit, but ended up finishing out pretty much neutral. So overall, the stock market kind of was neutral, I guess you could say. Now moving on to Andrew for a TLT analysis.
Taking a look at TLT here real quick, I just want to say, if you did re-enter this, congrats. Like I say in the Discord, all of our plays can be re-entered. I did get stop loss out at around 89, but I did re-enter the play on Tuesday, and my contract's up 89% right now. So great there. I made back all that I lost and more. So TLT, great play in the end, but definitely had my doubts there for a minute.
Moving on to KWeb now. Overall, market the past few days has been chopping out for Chinese stocks, but today it actually had a pretty good run up. Not too much. We ended the day at 29.70. That's pretty good. But I'm definitely loving the outlook for KWeb and the Chinese market as a whole, just because the Chinese government's pumping so much money into their stocks. But moving on from there, we now go to AAL. AAL actually had a pretty good day for us today. I know we had entered around here, and it had been just like chop for multiple days. But today we actually had a pretty good rundown. I believe we were up 20% today down here, but definitely still holding for the long term, just because of how much negativity there is for AAL. I mean, they're just getting absolutely ripped by everyone and anyone because they just can't make any right decisions, quite frankly. But moving on from there, we have Nvidia, and boy, was this a crazy day for Nvidia. I don't know if you want to go over this, Andrew.
Yeah, I'll go over NVIDIA. So, my opinion, NVIDIA, like I said, guys, I was waiting for a pullback to maybe pick up some shares right before the split. And as you know, the split is tomorrow, June 7th. So, I would definitely look to pick up some shares here for NVIDIA. If you didn't today, there might be an opportunity tomorrow. I'm saying that there's probably going to be a pullback tomorrow before there's huge amounts of buying pressure coming in. So, if you see that dip, take it, get in, because that dip will get bought up very, very quickly.
Yeah, for sure, Andrew. This stock split will be really interesting to watch moving forward. But moving on to our big money plays for the day, we had a few big money plays that I actually really like. First one is for ticker symbol WULF. This is a call option contract at a strike of 3 with an expiration of 1/16/2026 and a total premium count of 573K and a total volume of 3.9K. This big money play had a really good run up today, and I'm definitely loving the outlook. And I believe people were up 15%. The members that are in our Discord that get these plays for free. So if you guys are looking to get these plays for free every day, just join the link, the Discord link in our description, and yeah, make some money with us. But moving on from there, let me not get carried away. We have ticker symbol MDB. Now this big money play is a call as well. It's for the strike of 250. It has an expiration of 7/19/2024 and a total premium count of 848K and a total volume of 1.27K. We're definitely seeing a lot of chop here recently, but I'm liking the long-term outlook for this one just because of how much money there is. And after our order flow analysis, I mean, the long term for this is just looking beautiful. But moving on from there, our next big money play, we have ticker symbol TMUS. T-Mobile. And this one as well is a call. It's a call for the strike price of 185 with an expiration of 7/19/2024 and a total premium count of 508K and a total volume of 1.65K. There's not a whole lot of money, but T-Mobile, very reliable company. The outlook for this company from all analysts are, to buy. So there's a lot of buying pressure right now for this company. And after our order flow analysis for this one as well, I mean, this one's going to have a good run up in the future. Moving on to our next one, we have ticker symbol KRE. So this one is a call as well at a strike of 47.5 with an expiration of 6/21/2024 and a total premium count of 600K and a total volume of 5.5K.
Yeah, Landon, KRE is a lot of people don't really know what this is, and I mean it is pretty irrelevant. I'm not gonna lie, but this ETF really focuses on the finance sector of the S&P 500. So big money here is predicting that finance will be having a good year. Thing I don't like about this is the amount of time to it. I wish there was a little bit more just because of how slow KRE moves. But just jumping back to WULF real quick. Jumping back to WULF real quick, or Wolf. I just want to explain a little bit more about this company because I do really like their outlook. So Bitcoin mining is pretty environmentally harsh. So a lot of people criticize it. And what Wolf is trying to do is they're trying to make Bitcoin mining environmentally friendly. And as you can see, a 15% jump. I mean, they could continue this on. Maybe if you guys don't want to get expiration date or trade options on this one, I would definitely recommend picking up some shares here because I do really like the outlook for this company. Jumping over to MDB real quick, I just want to touch on this one. This one has an expiration date of 7/19/2024, so it does not have a lot of time to it. And the strike is way, way out of the money. There's not a lot of premium, so this one's not my favorite. If you are feeling risky, though, I'd say go for it. But if not, don't play with anything you're not willing to lose on this one. Jumping over to TMUS real quick, our last big money play that I'm going to go over for today. T-Mobile, great company. They have a great outlook, great communications, very reliable. If you want these ones, I'd get a little bit more time to them just because they are a little bit out of the money. But other than that, this could be a very well-rounded play.
Jumping to earnings now. Today we didn't have anything too noticeable, but before open we did have ticker symbol NEO. But besides that, we had DocuSign after close and PL, but nothing crazy. Tomorrow there's actually no earnings, so just a heads up. But just recapping what happened after close yesterday, Lululemon. I mean, Lululemon had a pretty big move after earnings reported. But besides that, guys, that's all for today. This was Landon and Andrew, and catch you guys in the next one.